Namaste everyone. So today we are going to talk about a thing which we spend one third of our life upon. Yes, any guesses? And it is your sleep. A normal human being spends one third of his life sleeping. And if you're not sleeping good enough or in a proper way, then you can mess up the rest of your life. So it is very important to know what are the ways in which we can improve our sleep cycle and what are the ways which actually hinder our sleep cycle. These two things we should actually know. And in today's video, we'll be covering the first part of it, that what are the ways which hinder our sleep cycle and what can be ill effects of it on our day-to-day life. So first of all, what is an optimum sleep cycle? How much one person should sleep? And the answer to this is quite subjective. But if you take a normal human being with a normal lifestyle, which goes to work, household work, and includes the family, work-life balance, then the answer comes to 6 to 8 hours of sleep. Yes, you heard it right. Optimum sleep a person should take is 6 to 8 hours. If you're sleeping less or if you're sleeping more, then it might not be really useful for you. And what happens when we sleep less? So the first thing that sleep hampers is at a physical level. So your digestive system may be hindered because of it. You may have irritable bowel syndrome because of it. Then you may have decreased physical performance because of lack of sleep. You may feel that you are not having enough energy, or you are facing fatigue, or you are unable to focus on different things. Or there might be a lack of coordination between your hands, between your limbs, your walking, your running style, and all of that stuff. So the first impact that lack of sleep creates is at a physical level. Then there are more impacts of lack of sleep, which can be related to reduced cognitive functions. And what are these cognitive functions which sleep can affect? First one is your memory. Often it is seen that people who sleep less, they tend to forget more and their memory power gets reduced. Also, they face difficult times in taking crucial decisions because you're not sleeping enough. So what happens? Your brain doesn't get sufficient rest, and also your other systems of the body, they don't get sufficient rest, because of which your performance is you can say reduced. Your efficiency may be reduced. Your productivity in different things can be hampered. And your decision, ultimately, all of this accounts to improper decision making. Yes. And the next, which is a long-term effect, you can say, which is a long-term effect of lack of sleep, is decreased immunity. During the times of Corona, we have all seen how much important is your immunity. And lack of sleep directly impacts your immune system. People who sleep less or have irregular sleep cycles, they are seeking or going towards weaker immune system, which may result in a lot of infections or ailments or body pains at different time intervals, and the list is endless. Yeah. So these are some of the major impacts which lack of sleep can have on your system. And ultimately, it can bring turmoil in your day-to-day life, bring turmoil in your work-life balance, in your family life, in your relationships, in your productivity, in the ability to achieve your dreams. All this is one after the another. And it just starts with ignoring your sleep cycle for a single day. We often tend to think, okay, let me sleep less. I have to do more work. I'm busy today. That's okay, once in a while. But if we make it a pattern, then we are actually inviting all these disorders and all of these ailments in our lives. So I would just recommend that we need to have proper sleep. And how we can have that proper sleep, how we can improve our sleep cycle, how we can sleep peacefully, restfully, that is another topic which we'll be covering in another video. So stay tuned for us. And there are a lot of yogic techniques which we can apply in our day-to-day life, which can actually help us sleep better. So stay tuned with Sattvicology, and let's see how we can sleep better. Thank you and namaste.